You've optimized your career, your gym routine, your finances, and yet every morning you wake up feeling hollow, feeling empty inside. And more goals, more morning routines, and more success will not fix this. You are trying to fix a problem in your nervous system with outsourcing the work to your mental capabilities, to your discipline up here. And that will never work to fill the void you feel each morning in your stomach, in your soul, in your heart, in the back of your throat. This will never work. Because emotional numbness doesn't live in your habits, it lives in your nervous system. If you're an ambitious guy or already a high achiever, then this is for you. So imagine you're at work, you are with your girlfriend, with your family, and somebody crosses a boundary that you have set, and you don't feel anything. There is no spark of grief, of anger, of emotion, nothing. You just accept it and move on. This is not professionalism. You are not stoic, because stoic people can feel emotions. They just don't choose to react to those, or they choose how they want to react to them. And you just don't react at all because you are emotionally deaf. And that's not professionalism. That's just living an empty life. You don't realize how much this is costing you until you have seen the other side, which I am on. I have seen both sides, and it's costing you a lot. So today, I'm gonna give you 3 exercises that actually help with this. These are not about habits, not about mindset, and not about cringe quotes. These actually work from the core, where your problem is coming from, the nervous system. So stay tuned for this video. By the end of this video, you're gonna walk away with 3 exercises that are each built on each other. These exercises are not about habits, they are not about thinking, because you have tried to think yourself out of this mess and it didn't work. This actually targets the root cause of what you're feeling, and it's the nervous system, because that's where all of this shit was built. The emotional numbness, the not interfering when somebody steps over a boundary. So stay till the end so you get all the 3 exercises you need to completely change this around. Important to notice, this is not for men who lack discipline or work ethic. This is for the men out there who had all the work ethics, who has the discipline, who have proven to themselves and the world that they can do the work. They've been to the gym since 3 years without failure. They have been working on their business or in the 9 to 5 or investing, and they made money. They are eating clean, they are going to bed on time, they are doing the perfect things, but yet they still feel hollow and empty. If you're like this, then this is for you, so stay till the end. Let's start into it. The first exercise is all about awareness, because you cannot break something until you realize it's there. So for the first exercise, I want you to take a pen and a paper. And it's very important you do this by writing it out by your hands, by these little 2 boys. If you type it on a computer like a little monkey, your brain will not register it the same. So take a pen and take a paper. Think about the last 12 months. Take out 5 moments where you know you should have felt something. Whether that was a win that landed flat and you didn't celebrate it. Whether that was a big loss that you just brushed off. Whether there was somebody important in your life stepping over a boundary. Write down these 5 points, these 5 moments of the last 12 months. Now, to all of these 5 points, right next to it, write down how you felt. What did you say? And be completely honest with this. It's not about you thinking that you responded perfectly, because if you're in this mess that you're in right now, you have not done things perfectly, and that's fine. Just take 5 points, write them down, and then right next to it, write how you responded. How did I feel? What did I answer? What did I do? Just write these things down, how you reacted to them. Be completely and brutally honest. If you're not, this is not gonna work for you. Now, write down what in future situations like this, not reacting the right way will actually cost you. So now we wanna see, what is this behavior costing me? So, for example, if your wife or girlfriend steps over a boundary and you don't react, she will do it again, she will do it again, she will do it again. And not because she's evil, no. Because she doesn't know it affects you this much, and she knows it's okay with you. She knows he's fine with it, it doesn't matter to him. So it's not about her being bad, it's about you telling her what you want in your life, what you want to accept in your life, and what is a boundary. And if you don't do this, she will keep stepping over the line, and something in you will resent her because deep, 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 deep down, under all these layers of bullshit, you know that you don't want her to do this. But if you never tell her, she can't change this. So think about what the behavior you are doing right now is costing future you if you don't change it. Become aware of the pain. Right now, you're not yet trying to feel emotions again. Again, it's just about self-awareness. So do this step 1 right now, this exercise. Write down the 5 comments of the last 12 months. Write down next to it how you reacted, and then find the step of exercise 1. Write down what it's going to cost you in the future if you keep behaving this way. And now let's get right into exercise 2. For exercise 2, we want to take these 5 bullet points you wrote down, the 5 moments of the last 12 months, and we want to write the perfect answer how you would have handled the situation looking back. So we want to give your nervous system the perfect response if this ever happens again in the future. So we basically give your mind the blueprint on how we want the mind to react if this ever comes up again. So again, let's take the relationship part. So your wife disrespected you. You didn't say anything about it. You wanted to deep down, but you couldn't, and you didn't. So what would the perfect answer be? It probably wouldn't be, oh, I'm gonna punch her in the face, right? No. Your perfect answer would probably something like, oh, I'm gonna take her by the hand, I'm gonna sit down with her, I'm gonna look her deep in the eyes, hold her hand and be like, hey babe, what you just did is hurting me, or I don't like it because blah, 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 blah. Could you please don't do this anymore? It's very important to me, and I would be the way better husband for you if you don't do this. That would maybe be your perfect example. Like, write it down for yourself for each of those 5 bullet points, and then we can already move on to exercise 3, which is a bit more practical. So the fun can start to begin now in exercise 3, but before we get there, write it down, do it so it works actually. Because if you just watch this, you keep stuck in the loop of trying to change your nervous system with your brain because you think about it, but you have to write it down and actually feel it. Feel the emotions going through your body when you write these things down. And when you write it down, imagine yourself standing there. How are you standing? Tall, big, strong, small, like cowardly? What's going on in your body? Which muscle is twitching? Like, imagine it as vividly as possible. Most high achievers and most ambitious guy skip this crucial step because they think it's soft, because they think emotions are something for weak people. But the reality is, emotions are the basis of our life. And if you don't have emotions, then what the fuck are you even doing this for? So do it now. Exercise 3, the final exercise to bring this all together, is going into real life with this. You can slay the big dragons from the start. If you ever played any video game, you know you need to start down here, level 1, with the easy targets. You need to level up this experience. You need to build the muscle for this. So you don't go up to your wife and you are like, stop doing this, 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 this. No, you start in your daily life. When somebody cuts in front of you at a line, you go up to him, you tap him on the shoulder, he turns around. You are simply saying, hey mate, the line starts back there. You don't have to be ready to fight with him. If he's a scary looking guy, you just tell him, if you don't gonna move, go back, leave him alone if you're not feeling like having a fight. Because everybody in that line is in your corner. So it's basically 15 versus 1 here. And again, it's probably not coming to a fight if you don't act like an idiot. But everybody in that line waiting waits for the guy that tells the other guy to fuck off and get to the back of the line. But nobody can do it. So you can be here, the guy that steps in and does this. And once you have done this, there's something changing in your mind and in your nervous system. Because now your nervous system sees you as the guy that actually steps up for himself. So your nervous system will remember that you step in there for yourself, that you value yourself. And so your nervous system learns you are worth something. So do these small little tasks in your day-to-day life. And once you do these small tasks, you will notice you can go to the bigger dragons, to the bigger monsters, to the end boss, and you can slay him someday. Another good example like this is going out to a coffee shop or a restaurant and the waiter gets your order on. Most people play along and say, yeah, I ordered that, and they just eat it, even though they don't want it. But what you can do now is very simple. Tell him, I didn't order that. It's the reality, it's the truth. Of course, don't make up any of this. It's just when it happens, be honest about it. Speak up for yourself. Saying him, that's not mine. And even maybe you tell him, that's not mine, but I'm actually cool with this. I would rather eat this. It's a good thing that it happened. That's even a lower barrier to entry, but you still stood up for yourself. So let's look at this whole thing again. Step 1, write down the 5 bullet points of the moments of the last 12 months where you felt like you should have said something, but you didn't. And write down how you felt. Write down your perfect answer for the future. So your brain knows next time this is our perfect answer that we can remember. And also write down, how is this going to affect my future if I don't change it? And then we take it into practice as we just discussed. So guys, that's it for this video. 3 exercises, awareness, becoming aware of the pain that this causing in your life, and then taking it into practice. Quite simple, quite easy. Do this every day and you will see your life transform in just a few days. See you guys on the next one. Make sure to leave a like and a follow. Passing.